Okay. Just wait a moment until we're back online. When will I see myself? Ah, here we go. Now, is that me? I'm live. And yeah, I am actually live again. Okay, apologies for that slight delay and for the fact that you didn't get to see my very adorable small dog. But she has gone back downstairs to cause trouble. Okay, so let's just double check where we actually were. That's the wrong project. Let's close that down actually. Right, so okay, so we were checking the color of numbers under the progress bars. Right, so it's 999, which I believe is a grey. Oh, so that's grey dark. So yeah, that's where we are. Text grey dark. And font size is 13 pixels. Which I believe the closest one we've got is our small. Text size is, yeah, so text XS. Let's see what that gets. Okay, so that gets us almost there. The other thing we do have to get there, which I noticed earlier, is just to stick this text shadow on there. Just the same as the title. So that does get us nearly there. Only thing remaining is a tiny bit of spacing. So what does that belong to? Is it just the line height of the... I think it might just be the line height of the text. It is the line height of the text, okay. So... I'm just going to try... So that was a half this shot. I'm going to try sticking leading normal on here. So we've not explicitly set any line height to it. No, I think a bit more. So the next one up would be leading loose. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, and I'm just going to stick the same thing underneath this bar. Okay. There we go. We're one step closer. Alright. So there's two things I can see that we've got remaining. One is to add this little section here that sort of shows your target for a particular level in order to advance to working on the next level. And then the other thing is this little drop down here, which I think we're just going to focus on getting the design of it sort of hidden in there. Since we don't have the drop down functionality, I'm going to leave it at that. Right, so let's do the progress bar section first, since that's what we've actually got. That's what we're since that is the area that we've been working on. Right, so they seem to have like this. Are they all nested? So you have the chart, which contains everything, progress bar. What's in dark? Okay, so display none. I don't know why that. I don't know what that does. Threshold is nested within progress, but it's not, but it overflows it. Or is this, okay, so it's absolutely positioned. Let's see. Okay, so this is absolutely positioned to, oh, it's got padding. Oh no, it's absolutely positioned presumably to, like, I'm guessing this is probably relatively positioned, so it's positioned from here and then set as a percentage width with the text aligned to the right of it, I guess. Okay. Alright, so the first step in order to achieve that is to just stick relative on here. So the actual bar gets position relative, and then let's stick a div inside. And let's say it's 90% for our sake as well. So no, let's say it's 75%. So I can do with, no, let's say it's 90%. So we can't really create utility classes for every single possible percentage value, so we'll stick it just in a style tag. So absolute pin T, let's stick pin L here. Give it a height of 5. And I'm not expecting to see anything because we haven't got anything to see. But if we go visit this, it does at least exist as an element. So what else does this do? So we have a slight padding to the right, so that's 0.5 m, but I don't know what an m is for them. And then we have border right 1 pixel solid, and then we have a black of 10% opacity. Okay. Right, so what do we call that colour? Do we have any? Okay, so we've already kind of done that for other values of black, so I'm just going to stick black full 10%. 10%. Okay. Let's move it here. No, that can't be. Okay, that can't be right. That's what's this paler color being caused by that? No, that doesn't even belong to this. Is this a separate div? Box shadow 1 pixel. Oh, it's a shadow. Okay. Right. So I think I'm going to call this so progress bar threshold. Let's see where that gets us. Okay, so that is good enough on that front. So we just need to get the text in. Alright, so goal 90%. Whoa, that's massive. Right, so the colour is... Oh, we're talking about another grey here. A6, A6, A6. Yes, we're talking about another grey here. Okay, and let's see what it looks like. No, you're not showing up for me. Because I have a syntax error. Let's restart this. Okay, so the colour is right. I have a suspicion we've got the same text shadow. Yeah, we've got the same text shadow going on. So, text shadow 1. Alright, reduce the font size. Text XS is what we're looking for. Cool. Right. And so what we're doing with the line height here. Line height 20 pixels. Okay. Right, so I'm going to do something different rather than doing that. I'm going to set display flex items center. The only thing is, like, instead of text right, say justify end. So rather than using the line height to center it, just centering it using Flexbox. Okay. Like I don't love the. It's not. It doesn't feel centered to me, and also the shadow doesn't feel right. What is up with this shadow? Okay. Did I get the color wrong? Text shadow. Right. No, over to. So no one. So yeah, I did get the color wrong. There should be some opacity to it. So let's call this text shadow 3. And that's the wrong color to use. Okay. That actually does make it feel more centered now that I think it was fine before. It was just that the severity of the white was throwing it off. Okay. So the only thing I've got left is to space it out a little bit. So padding right 6 pixels. So right, so PR1 will give it 4, PR2 will give it 8. So let's give it PR2. Okay. Alright, I think we'll say that we're done with that. Like, if I wanted, I could, like, the level I'm looking at doesn't have a goal for radicals. There's few enough that 100% is just the goal, but at earlier levels, the goal would probably be in a similar sort of space. Or, no, in fact, it would have been 90%, or it would have been 100%, or it would have been, like, somewhere, some percentage, like, more than 90%, but it just doesn't happen to line up with 90% with the number, the possible percentages you could be, if that makes any sense at all. So some of them would have a similar threshold on them, but I'm just going to leave it be. Alright, so we've just got this one last little bit to do. Right, so small caps, interesting. Right, see apprentice radicals left, see apprentice kanji left. I'm just going to get these bits of text in there. But let's just do one first. It's refreshing the wrong thing. Right, so see, we have it as I see we've got something with a class of small caps on it, so let's see what that does. So it's a font size 11 pixels, font weight 700. So it's not some special font or anything for small caps. So what's the font? Where are font weights? Rendered font bold. That's actually, our smallest font does look too big, so no, it's not our smallest font, so we've got 2XS. Oh, come on. I'm going to see what it looks like in 2XS. I'm not going to add another font size for this. Oh no, I've set the wrong... Oh, you idiot. Alright, that's fine. I'll keep it with that. Interesting, so we've got a colour. Oh, so, okay, so it's 888. The eternal question once again, do we have this colour? No is the answer to that. Text grey dark 2. And whatever we have going on with the shadow. Text shadow is... Okay, so that's text shadow 1. The colour doesn't actually look right to me. It's not, because I gave it the wrong class. Text grey dark 3. Okay. And then we have this, we have a chevron needed. So that will do. Okay. Yeah, that will do. Right. So the only couple of things remaining are to get the positioning right and to get this this gradient effect in the background, which I know is an image, to get that in place. So let's see where that gradient effect lives. Staging one. Interesting. Top inset shadow. Okay. Alright. Hold up 1 second whilst I move that into our project. Oh, I already had a copy of it. Right, so okay, so I moved that, and then need to create a background class for it. Right, okay. And then let's see what happens if we include it. Right, so PG. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is stop it from repeating as well. So it's just set as a background image, so by default it repeats. But if I set it to not repeat, it then stops repeating. Alright. And then I just center it as well. So BG center top does not exist. Right, time to consult the docs. Background position is what we want. BG top, BG center. I'm going to try just BG center. Okay. Well, that sort of works, except it centers it horizontally, centers it vertically as well, which means the top of the background is off screen. I'm not sure that's something we necessarily need to care about though. Alright. I mean, the alternative is to roll our own class anyway, but I am going to see if I sort the padding and the sort of the general spacing on this. I'll see what happens with it. So 7.5 pixels, 7.5 pixels at the top and 30 pixels on the outside. I suspect 30 pixels is probably for the sake of mobile. So let's just focus on this padding top. PT2 should get us close to that. close enough. So we maybe have something going on in terms of line height here as well that would help it. Okay, that does it. Just centering the text as well. Alright. I think we have a bit more margin going up. We have some margin going on at the top, and we have some margin. Okay, so yeah, we just have a bit of spacing going on with this. So what is it? Margin top 15 pixels, margin bottom 15 pixels. Okay. MY4 should do us for that. Okay. And just for the sake of making it a bit nicer, even though we can't click on it yet, cursor pointer. Okay. Although that does expand to everything. Alright, I'm just going to wrap. As you can see, I'm just wrapping this in a span so it doesn't expand to everything. Okay, well that's us almost done. Just want to duplicate this for the second section. Okay. And that is us done. That is everything for the second part of the progression section in place. So next time we will tackle these vocab tables. Got new unlocks, critical condition items, and bird items in the last 30 days. Alright, well thank you for watching, and catch you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, send me a message on Twitter or which is at JamesO'Neill83, or get in touch by any other means. Alright, well thank you and goodbye, and you get to watch me try and remember where the stop streaming button is. Alright, yeah, actually goodbye this time.